Hello, everybody. We're going live. Anchor FM, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Today, and I'm your host, whatnot, Kelly Cash. Today, I want to talk about the $10,000 a month Google has given to different nonprofits, and we're going to get right into it. Please share this content because it's needed, because a lot of people don't have a full understanding of how this program works, and it is a real program. I've known nonprofits to get this money, but I've also known nonprofits to get this and not understand that this is not $10,000 a month cash per se to your company. This money, it's pretty much say like credit. And I don't want to go into the full details of the ins and outs because one, you need to come see if you're eligible, which is right here. That's the first step in this, right? But there's a great video that I like right here. You can see the Google Ad Grants changes for 2018. And they do a great job of talking about the program. Jeff Aledix over there. They did a good job of talking about it, made it simple. End users can even understand that. What I want to really harp on is that this is not free money to you. You are going to have to pay somebody if you want humans to do this. There is a way you can get this automated and have Google pick whatever you want. But I still like human interaction. And if you want humans to get on this Google Ad Grant so you can get in the program and get that 10,000 in the AdWords, you're going to first want to stay in the program, and you're going to have to hire someone. And that differs. And that's something our company does, but it's, how do you want it done? There's so many different ways of having it done, but $10,000 in AdWords, you could have an intern do it, but it's not anything where someone can pay themselves out of that 10,000 because Google gives you absolutely no cash, no dough, no cash. So you have to understand, what are you going to pay somebody to spend $10,000 of AdWords? And if you can do it yourself, that's great. But campaigns and just coming up with words and things, if you've ever tried, it's not just the first thing on your mind that you pick. There's a strategy to it. And I do these videos so you guys can understand there's a strategy to everything, but there's a strategy also to hiring people to help you go along your journey so you will build up and you just won't be a one-person company for 10 years, because what you can do in 10 years, if you have a good solid team, they could do in possibly 10 minutes, 10 hours, 10 days. And a lot of folks are holding on to the little bit of coins and not seeing how to spread that around. And I know some people can't. Some people I don't have anything to spread around. But I tell you, if you're taking a trip somewhere for fun, that was your funds to fund your team, you dig? So, come see if you're eligible. This thing is great. There's even a pro program where if you can kill it and hit the numbers that Google requests, which again, you can go to this video right here by PPC Mastery Course and see. There's even like $40,000 a month in AdWords Google will give you. That's a lot of money, but it's also going to be time consuming. And, the world is big, so you can always find help. I know a lot of folks have their virtual assistants over, in the Philippines and whatnot, but even Africa, don't think that Africa doesn't have virtual assistants. So, and you can also find internships in the States. Pay your interns, pay everybody a little something, because paid people aren't the hungriest people, and they're going to do the best work for you. So Google Ad Grants, great thing. I've also seen some companies get it, not have the money or not have the ambition or the drive to, once they get it, to really use it at all. So don't just sit on it, don't just sit on it, especially when you get these credits. You can use all of this in so many different ways. And I'm just scrolling down so you guys can have a good visual. But and if you're on Anchor FM and you need to see the visual, which it's just the google.com/grants, go to the YouTube, it'll be right there, Killing Cash, cash with a K, and get started like the website says, because there are so many benefits, and companies have increased their visual by like 200% when done right. And that's a month, and that's great coverage. But what we find are a lot of small businesses have the small business burden, where they're small, they don't know what the next step is, they don't know where the cash flow is coming. Nonprofits, they're all fighting for donations. But when you have a good nonprofit, something about a great nonprofit, it sells itself, and people can just see that story being told. I just think too, when we're working with nonprofits, is how do I want to be sold? Because there's some nonprofits that they have me as a donor for life, just because I love the cause. I love how the founders and the staff have expanded in how they work. And you can tell that people, nonprofit doesn't mean no one's getting paid, but that the people who are working with the nonprofit really love what they do. And that's a beautiful thing. And you can actually reach out to those people. A lot of folks, Facebook has this thing now where you can donate to this and donate to that. But when I donate, it's more of a personal connection than just any cause, because we pick and choose very wisely who we're going to tithe to, who we're going to give this to, because there's a lot of duping out there. There's a lot of people duping. There's a lot of people, writing books saying one thing, but when you meet these people in real life, they're not who they say they are at all. Anybody who is bigger than life, online, when you meet them, they're just a regular person. And a lot of them, I don't want to say a lot of them, but some people just are squandering their funds. If you see somebody saying they're doing nonprofit work, and then you see them in the Bentley, to me, that's just a red flag. If you bought a $300,000 car, what are you begging for money for your nonprofit? Sell your car. You be your first donor. And that money on that chart will go up. So I'm going to give you guys that quick tip. Check that out for the nonprofits, for the Google grants. 10K can really change your game. If you need any help, even if you just want some more consulting, you can come at Killing Cash on Patreon, patreon.com/Killing Cash. You can also go to clarity.fm/Killing Cash. Always send me an inbox, email, wave, whatever you need to do. And we will, we can do a session for you online. It's not a free session, but it's an affordable session. And it may be, after that session, you may say, what, we actually do need to hire because we need the help. 10K a month for nonprofits. It's a great thing. A lot of my friends have used this program. A lot of people I know get blessed. All right, y'all.